Hello YouTube, I'm just going to bring you a short video of my homemade down underquilt. This is just a tester quilt, just a practice one, just to get my my sewing skills a bit better. This is it. It's pretty heavy because I have used a cotton fabric, which is, I know, not very clever, but I didn't want to buy any proper fabric before I got my sewing skill down to a T pretty much. So I basically just used an old bed sheet, just a couple of old bed sheets, so it's just heavyweight cotton material, so it does affect the pack size and the weight of it, but it's just as warm and just as, you know, sturdy. It hangs under my hammock perfectly well. And yeah, I'll pause and get it unpacked, and then I'll be back to you. Right, here it is. Pay no attention to the colour of the inside fabric, because, like I said, it's just made out of old bed sheets, and when it's underneath the hammock, you can just see this side anyway, which is just a navy blue. I've got it attached with some bungee, some short cording. I haven't got it in a channel all the way down the seam because I didn't have enough short cord, but when I make one out of proper nylon, I'll have a continuous piece of short cording all the way through the two channels on the side. Basically just got it with a little S-beaner on here for both pieces, and it just clips onto my whoopee slings like that. Let's get the other side. Just flip it under your hammock. Clip that on there as well. And then on each end I have made a channel for, you know, a piece of short cord with two cord stoppers on each end, just to cinch up each side. The same on this side. And that's it. That's as simple and easy as it is to put up. Got a decent bit of loft over here. Show the top. It's got, say, maybe 4 or 5 inches of loft. It'll puff up even more the longer we have it out. So I've only just got it out of the stuff sack. Pause. As you can see, it's a full length quilt. It's 2 meters long. It's 1.4 meters wide. Has about 18 ounces of down in it. It's got 8 chambers, and it's really, really warm. I've only taken it down to about -1 so far. But I reckon it'll go down a lot colder than that, because I was really, really warm down to about -1. Again. Yeah, that's my underquilt. It was really, really awkward to make. I found it quite a task. So I may have overestimated my abilities when saying that, oh, I'm going to make a business out of this and I'm going to sell them and it's going to be amazing, but I might custom make a couple here and there depending on like how I feel. This is the channel with the cord locks on the ends. On each end I've got one of those. Just obviously when I'm in it, when my feet are in it, it comes down. It meets up and fills the gap. But yeah, I don't know whether you can tell how much loft there is on it, but it is really, really warm. My sewing skills, as you can see, are still lacking quite an amount, but for the first time I've ever sewed anything, I'm pretty happy with it. I know the baffles are odd sized. I found it difficult figuring out exactly how wide to make this bit of fabric from the last seam to the top seam where the pieces of material meet, but I really don't mind. Like I said, it's just going to be my tester quilt. I'm going to take it out in many conditions and abuse it and see how it does and see how cold I can get it down to. It is just coming up winter, so I'm going to probably take this out right through November and December and into January, New Year 2016, and then consider making one out of nylon. You know, this down quilt, which is a lot warmer than my converted sleeping bag underquilt, packs down into the same bag that I use for my sleeping bag underquilt, so I'm not really losing any space. I'm gonna have to wrap it up because my storage is low on this stupid blasted phone. But yeah, that's my practice quilt. I'm gonna use it, abuse it, and then tear it to bits and make a better one out of nylon. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to comment and tell me what you think. Tell me if I could have done anything better, or you know, any ideas that you've got for it that'll help me out. Thank you very much, and take care.